So, you want to be a tall ship sailor? Well, Greenhand, this is the state tall ship of California and the fastest government cutter on the coast. We sail laps around the Star of India, chase down smugglers, and overtake any merchant vessel which tries to sneak through customs. The California was launched in 1984 as a replica of the historic revenue cutter C.W. Lawrence. Sail crew on the Californian maintain every aspect of the ship, including de-rigging and re-rigging the spars. Greenhands contribute from the deck. Topmen climb aloft to service the spars. When working aloft, climbers keep one hand for the ship, one hand for the work, and always have 3 points of support. All crew are advised to only climb if feeling 100% on the day. There is never pressure on crew to climb or to remain aloft. Deck crew are also reminded to monitor their bodies. Hauling and lifting can sprain or pull muscles, even snap tendons. Constant communication is a must, whether aloft or on deck. Here, the sail crew re-rigs the foresail boom and gaff on the foremast using the ship's halyards. A control line is run to the shrouds and used to hold the spars outboard, easing slowly inboard. Moving the rig is mostly done with basic mechanics and sweat, using levers, purchase, and large numbers of hands to multiply our strength. The crew is guided by the mate, who all defer to and who barks orders to follow. The crew perform amazing efforts as a team. The height of the mast is 101 feet. The waterline length is 84 feet. The sparred length is 145 feet. All crew learn specialized line handling techniques. This tugboat hitch is used only on the aftmost dock line, critical for holding in heavy weather.
Stoppers holding up behind! Drop it. Stoppers passed, easy up. Hold the line. Stoppers holding up behind. Road is fast. Drop that line.
Belaying a line on the pin is done with figure eights in a clockwise direction. The halyards have tremendous loads, which are held with a stopper knot, similar to a double hitch around a standing line. The stopper knot is used to hold the halyard until belayed. It is absolutely critical for the stopper to be tied correctly to hold the load. When a belay is successful, the stopper is released. Fully set with 9 sails full, the Californian can sail at almost 14 knots. The spars are made of Washington Douglas fir. The gaff rig is chosen for the greater sail area. The mast hoops are made of white oak, and the wood blocks are made of hard maple. Crew maintain awareness at all times for the mate's commands. Hoisting a halyard includes a complex sequence of steps. The 2 halyards, one for the peak of the gaff and one for the throat of the gaff, are hoisted simultaneously, but at different rates. The line captain controls the hoist of a respective halyard and commands the speed or when to haul away, hold, or ease. After the halyard is secure, the excess line is brought to the pin for hanging.
On the inner jib, ease your downhaul, haul away the halyard, tend your seats, haul away. Avast, ease that port inner jib halyard seat a little bit more. All the way. swell the halyard, take it to the pin and sway it.
Easy up.
Some lines have idiosyncrasies. Here, the inner jib halyard must be belayed by stepping over and through the loaded halyard to reach the belaying pin. Then the halyard can be swayed up.
Level. Ready? And pull the same way out.
One more. Take the halyard to the pin, make it fast.
Just looking, seeing a little bit, something sticking out from the line.
Inner halyard fast.
Possibly can stay on that. See, it might just be where the
Take the slack out of the downhaul, make it fast.
Whoever's last back here can bring that.
Take the slack out of your sheet. On the inner jib, keep your halyard all the way to the downhaul, get your sheet.
All members of the crew are encouraged to shout "avast" to halt an operation, either for safety reasons or to announce a problem. The operation continues only after the problem has been corrected.
Fast. Okay. On the downhaul. See what I'm doing? I'm using his hand over hand. You guys are grabbing two hands at a time and yanking it. We need to work together as a team. So keep an eye on my hands, and your hands work the same way, and it's smooth. Give it a try.
The other thing you're going to have on these downhauls is you cannot haul if he doesn't let you.
Right.
And if I'm on these and you guys are going bonk, bonk, bonk like that, I'm going to sit here and I'm just going to hold it. And I'm going to let you guys tire yourself out. And when you guys are good and done, then I'll say, okay, haul away on the downhaul.
Ready to continue?
Yeah.
That's well. Make fast the downhaul. Don't run.
Okay, can somebody
Up
pick up?
behind.
That means drop it. Hands up. Drop the line. Up behind.
Take
When
the
he's
spin
done,
in the
Ed,
halyard, make it fast.
Can you take this
Fine.
over?
All right.
Fine.
Kevin, it's fine. Just hold down.
Up to the downhaul, fast. Great.
Inner halyard's fast.
High. Hands to take sail, man the stational gear. On the main soil, ease your hauls and downhauls, all the way to halyard. All the way.
Easy on the beak, please.
On us.
No, don't even coil it. Just pile it up. Just pile it up.
Easy on the beak.
That's on us.
Follow your line captain's hands, please. Hold the beak.
Hold the line. On us.
All the way easy on the beak.
On.
6. 2, 6. 2, 6. 2, 6. That's well. The throat has to stop her in the leg. Hold the line.
Hold fast. Not let go.
All the way to peak. All the way. Stoppers pants easy up. Stoppers holding up behind. That's well the peak. Stop her in the leg.
Are we ready on the fore throat halyard? Ready on the fore throat halyard.
Are we ready on the fore peak halyard?
Ready!
Ready on the peak?
On the foresail, ease your outhauls and downhauls, all the way to halyard.
All the way.
Hold the peak. Hold the line.
Hold the throat test.
Hold the throat.
All the way to peak.
All the way. Marty.
Stoppers pass. Easy up. Stoppers holding up behind.
Well, the peak, pass the stopper and belay.
Hold the line.
Lean back on it. Don't take any gas.
On the braces, hauling 1 point. Hauling starboard on 4, let go and haul. That's well, stand by. On the braces, bracing square on the 4, let go and haul. That's well, stand by. Watch it, watch out. Cross head full. On the 4, bracing 1 point. Hauling starboard, easy 4. On the 4, let go and haul. Stand by. Bracing another point on the 4, let go and haul. That's well, stand by. Yep. Bracing close haul on the 4, let go and haul. That's well, the bracing, make it fast. Not to yell fast.
Hi.
That's good. You helped them do a much better job of moving together. Thank you. Alright, stop. pencils. On the fore, they're going home. Well the fore, well the topsail, well the gallant. Make fast break.
The 6-pound guns are prepared and fired on every sail. Here we are preparing to fire on the Star of India when crossing the bow.
Fire! Check your ears. Fire! We should have theme music for this. Clear above. Is clear. Stepping on starboard.
slippery foot rope.
Stepping on board.
Stepping on starboard.
Aye. Ooh, elevator lift.
On port. I'm standing right on straddling this. Yeah, that's the best position.
Skipping back on.
stomping on deck.
Gasketing the square sails usually occurs underway. Once back at the dock, the work of furling the head sails begins by climbing forward onto the jibboom. Depending on the weather during the drop, this task takes a team of 3 or 4 topmen anywhere from 30 to 90 minutes. The head sails are stretched aft on a specific side of the ship and flaked while out on the jibboom net. Then, each head sail is folded onto the jibboom and gasketed in place. The head sails are heavy, so the folding takes at least 2 topmen. Stepping on the net affects its tension, and all other crew on the same board will be bounced in place. The head sail can be a tiring job after an already long day of sailing. Careful attention is always required to avoid trapping lines by mistake and causing problems for the next hoist. Once a head sail is stretched aft, its outermost edges are spread wide like a napkin. Then folds are made on top of and inside the spread fabric's edges. These sails are made of heavy dacron and are stiff, even after years of wear. It is common to split or break fingernails when pulling the fabric. The bolt rope is traced during the flaking to ensure the sail is not folded with twists, which could be disastrous on the next hoist. After all of the folds are complete, the wide edges are brought together to seal the folds inside the sail. The wide edge acts as a sun cover to protect the contents inside from highly damaging UV rays. It also acts as a water barrier to keep rain from pooling on the inner folds. Standing water collected in the sail will stain the fabric from mildew or worse, create rot, so a tight bundle is needed for multiple reasons. Gaskets are tied along the wrapped sail using square knots, as is tied for all gaskets. Careful attention is needed to avoid accidentally capturing a line of the net inside the gasket, rendering the sail unmovable. The topmen work as a team, with one topman taking the lead. The lead topman directs the action to eliminate having contrary folds. A team of topmen with good communication can rapidly speed up the process of putting sails away. Once the gasketing is complete, the tack end of the sail is hauled on top of the jibboom. The head sails are unwieldy and tend to snag on the net at any opportunity. The heavy clew, especially, often needs to be lifted off the net and brought forward. The head sail is then folded forward to lay on top of itself. There are dozens of conventions followed in this procedure of gasketing, based on the accumulated knowledge of all who have crewed this ship before. In order for the sail to fit fore and aft on the jibboom, it must be lifted and hauled forward a rough number of inches, then beaten down to flatten the folds. The captain says that experienced crew become so integrated, working as a team, that their movements become like a dance. The crew will work past sunset and return before sunrise to brave the seas again.